Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to talk about a follow-up review on my Whoop 4.0, specifically the strength training app. This was a much anticipated update. This was something that maybe could have really distinguished Whoop from the crowd, but I think it kind of sucked. So let me kind of tell you more why. So first, I'm looking at it through my lens, kind of, from me. I mean, first, this may differ for other people, but who am I? I'm predominantly a weightlifter. That's my favorite workouts. I do some, biking and elliptical just to kind of stay in shape, but really weightlifting is my favorite thing to do. I've tried numerous devices, and really, maybe I'm a little bit more old school, but when I go to the gym, I just want to work out. I don't like to fiddle with the devices, and this is kind of where the Whoop, I think, kind of failed me. So the Whoop strength training is basically a journal. It doesn't really do anything other than you can journal your workouts. So you basically set up your workout, and then you hit start set, you do your set, you end your set. That's it. And it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, because maybe I'm not used to it, but after every set, it took me like 2 minutes or a minute. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to hit stop. So it's for me, I want something that's going to enhance my workout, make me work out better, make me work out more efficiently. I want something that's going to improve my results, and this just slows me down. So it's not helping. It's just a journal. There's a ton of apps out there ready to do this. If you're just looking for an app where you can write down your exercise, the weight, and the reps, there's a lot of them that do that. So this is kind of like been there, done that. The fact that it took them this long to implement that is actually kind of surprising. I thought this would be a little better. But for me, I don't like that kind of system, mainly because I don't know kind of how I'm going to feel at the gym. There's been times where I go to the gym and I just have a better workout than before, and there's times like I'll go, like actually this morning, today I just wasn't feeling. I don't know if it's like the rainy weather. I don't know if it was just like a long week of work, but today my workout, was not the best. I just, felt like I just was out of gas. So, I don't know kind of what I'm going to be able to. So I don't like to kind of predict how many sets I'm going to do, and I just do it kind of on the fly. So and then that doesn't even count for your recognize. So you're constantly having to fiddle with your phone. There's no button out here that you can kind of trigger stop, or start. So after you're done, it does kind of give you some extra data, which I suppose is nice. But again, Garmin does that too, Chorus does, they all do that. So again, this is a premium device, right? This is arguably probably one of the more expensive devices. So if all it does is the same thing that Garmin or Coros or even Amazfit do, then really what are you paying for? So really disappointed in terms of what it all does. I would actually, the Garmin's better, because the Garmin, it can actually, you have the option to turn on and off, but you can actually turn on auto rep start. So it'll recognize when you're kind of beginning your workout. It'll stop it. It'll count your reps for you. Now doesn't do it very accurately, but it can still do it. And then of course, because this is a watch with buttons, you also have the option of starting your exercise right when you're about to, stopping it. If you want to adjust the weight, you can do it on your wrist. It just makes it a little easier than always having to reach for your phone. So, Garmin's better. I really was hoping this would be similar to, years ago I used a device called Gym Band or strengh. They kind of changed their name. And that was the ultimate weightlifting device, because it actually helped you. It counted your reps allowed, which I liked. It actually would give you guidance, like if it sensed it would measure how fast you're doing your workout. So it would tell you like, go faster, go slower, or it'll tell you if you use bad form, or it'll tell you to lower the weight, raise the weight. It would actually act as like a personal trainer, which I found super beneficial, because it would count your reps, because sometimes I'll lose count, especially when I'm struggling. And it kind of gave you that tip. It would give you recommendations. Hey, go up in weight, go down in weight. It actually was a true workout partner. Where this just is a journal, which, to be honest, I don't like because it just slows me down. So given what's on the market today, the Gym Band, like I said, Gym Band is a distinct one. Nothing's come close to that so far that I've used. As far as number 2, I would say the second best strength training device right now would probably either be Garmin or the Beast sensor. The Beast sensor is great in its own way, but it could be better if they just integrated with like Garmin or somewhere, so you can then track your recovery, because that's what it doesn't track any kind of health stats. It strictly just focuses on how fast you move the weight. But if it can integrate with like Garmin or something that we can kind of combine the two, then you would have a pretty good device. But like I said, a distinct number 1 that nothing's come close to was the Gym Band. Tied for 2 would be Garmin and Beast. Third, I'd put Coros and Amazfit, but tied for 3rd and 4th. And then this is a distant 5th because, like I said, it's just a journal. It doesn't really. It's a journal, and because of its hardware limitations, it's a kind of you have to. It's too much for me. I don't like. It's again. I hate having to take my phone out every minute and fiddle with it. So for that reason, I am officially making Whoop my thumbs down. I do not recommend it. I unfortunately got influenced by some YouTubers, and I jumped in and got a 2-year subscription, so now I'm stuck with it. If I haven't convinced you to not get it and you still want to get it, I'll of course put my affiliate link below, so I, like many others, can get a commission every time you buy these. That's why I would kind of caution you, with some YouTube reviews, because obviously, it's sometimes in the best interest to get you to buy this stuff, whether it's good or bad, because they get a commission. But the commission really isn't enough for me to, it's not life-changing money here, so I could care less, but so I will give you my honest opinion, and, I would not buy this device. If I could do it all over again, I would not buy it. But I have it for 2 years now, so I got to make do. I'm just waiting and hoping. Garmin, please. Garmin, I know you subscribe to my channel. Make a freaking, just knock off Whoop. Make something similar. You make 40 different kind of watches. Why? Just make one of these damn things, and then it'll be game over. Because like I said, the only thing I love about the Whoop is that it's not a watch, and I can wear it in other places comfortably, at least. I mean, I've worn this on my ankle, and it's doable, but it's kind of annoying. Where this one, I like to wear it on my bicep most of the time. I wore it today on my wrist strictly because of the strength trainer, which actually brings me up to my next negative point now, is that if you're going to be someone that uses the strength trainer regularly, then now you got to wear it in your wrist. That sucks, right? Because I like to wear this on my bicep. But now guess what? Now I'm going to have to, again, fiddle with this thing every time I want to lift weights and put on the wrist strap, because the bicep strap then becomes way too big for your wrist. That sucks, right? So another issue with it is the hardware. The second thing is about this hardware I hate is that it'd be cool if they didn't make this thing round, because you can get much better results when you put it up here. But then it's kind of uncomfortable because of this ridge. So yeah, this hardware is kind of just really poorly designed. It's just designed to be worn on the wrist, even though they like to kind of say you can do all this cool stuff with it. I mean, you can get a sleeve, which I have, which helps. But again, this would be so cool if you can just unfold it and comfortably move it up on your forearm, and then you can get better data up there than on your wrist. But, this thing kind of makes it very uncomfortable, and it doesn't kind of get a good lock because you kind of create this, space there. So yeah, in the end, I don't know, I'm torn. It's, like I said, I love that I can wear this discreetly. That's the only reason I still haven't, run this over with my car or attempted to sell it, because it lets me wear my other watches. And I do like the app. Their app is really good, very easy to use, it's clean. I mean, that's their Pi Strength is the app. So I do like that. I just, given it just how much it costs, and So yeah, I'm kind of rambling now, so I'll end it here. But in the end, if you want my review, get a Garmin. Especially, I mean, this thing is awesome. The Fenix is great too, but if you don't want to fork out that kind of cash, this really is, I feel like, I mean, it's about 90-95% of Fenix, So that's it for this one. Sorry for the rant, but just want to get this out there before I forgot it. And honestly, I mean, maybe I'll come back in 6 months with another review and just let you guys know if my mind's changed, or if there are any new updates. Of course, I'll talk about it. But at this point, it's just really, I'm just settling for it, But that's just me. Anyway, have a good weekend. Happy working out, and I will catch you on the next one.